The other day, Prince William and the paparazzi um, had a small misunderstanding. In other words, the paparazzi was peppering his fiance with questions and so on, and he's kind of leery of the paparazzi because he suspected the paparazzi might have been instrumental in his mom's death. But I don't blame the paparazzi. I don't blame anybody. I blame Dee herself. No. First of all, um, to eliminate the paparazzi, if her driver hadn't been drinking and, you know, was driving properly, I mean, I'm not getting no intrigues here, okay? Um, he basically could have driven, safely, and you don't want to outspin the paparazzi if they're on motorcycles or whatever. You just drive reasonably and get where you're going. Um, on the other hand, Dee should have allowed herself to be photographed and say, well, this is going to be our operation here. I mean, let you take your thing, give you 5 minutes, pose, get your pictures, and then, we just want to go in peace, all right? That would be cool. So that this is instruction for Prince Will, so that he could avoid the same thing that happened to his mom. Now, um, I think basically what killed Diane is because she um, attained royalty and not that she was inherent in royalty. And this is similar to his wife, Will's wife. She's going to be ascending to royalty. You see, she has her own little ideas of how to. I don't think growing up she thought she would have been the queen, so that that might have been she hadn't gathered information coming along that might have been useful. You see, the queen and her husband, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Phillips, they get along so fine. I mean, he is just laid back. She is the queen, and he's just chilling out. You don't hear him going off doing this, doing that, going, doing charities over here, appearing on television and carrying on. She is the royal, and she's the one who has to charge and lead the fight. In fact, at one time, Prince D said that she was more popular than the royal family, and she was saying that Charles was doing things that, she's questioning his mental health. And, you don't say things like that. Even if you may tend to be popular. And then, I mean, she was doing things to be popular, going over to Africa on AIDS, doing this, doing that. You just got to chill out, okay? So she can't countenance a lot of things, and so she started to operate funny and so forth. And then, she just marriage ended, and she hooked up with the brother from Egypt. No, I mean, as I said before, this would be so dangerous in that here's Prince Williams. Prince William, he's the king, and then he has a brother over in over in Cairo, and he's going up to the Hajj. I mean, he's going to have to give his brother. I don't know. This is going to be so complicated, So that those are the things that cause the paparazzi to be curious. They want to find out what she's doing. She can get married, how many kids she can have, and all. You know what I mean? So now, I don't think it's the paparazzi or anybody else killed her, but she did things that ended up in causing her death. So the advice to Miss Middleton is this: when you become queen, remember that you're not the line of succession. All right, it's William, and your role is to support his role as the king, so that you can have your independent life and going off to some charity or in Australia or in Africa or in India or whatever. You just have to be supporting the king, and maybe if you want to pioneer things like that, let the king, be concerned with the charity, and then go down with him, and and I noticed that you just like the queen, and just like Dee, you're extroverted or ambiverted, while Prince William seemed to be introverted. Maybe you could be ambiverted sometimes, but you have a more outgoing personality, and you have to be careful with that, because if you let the media lead you up into always answering questions and being the one up front speaking about this and speaking about that, you're going to get yourself, they're going to trap you, because you see, the press wants something juicy. When you get them something juicy, then they're gonna bail on that, and then next thing you know, you go on crosshairs with the royals. So be careful of the press. Just don't seek the glory and all that stuff. Just be laid back. Let Prince Williams answer the questions. You whisper to him and let him do the talking. I'm telling you. Um, and don't go off in your charity, your safaris, and your all that stuff. If you all have a little problem, don't even let the media know. Don't even let your advisors know. Just deal with it. Just chill out. Forgive the brother, uh, and just live. Just be happy. Your role is to get some royal kids in there, and they're going to be in the line of succession. So if you start operating funny and you start giving them some juicy tales and they seek you down for more of that stuff, then you could end up having your driver run off the road and get you killed too. So it's not a paparazzi, Prince William, nor is it the all that intrigue that one could speculate on. It's simply that uh, the queen, who is not the in line of the monarchy, should just be subservient and give deference to the royal, to the to the one who is the heir to the throne. And again, don't get too nicey and wallsy with the press. The press is gonna get you. You need to let Prince William be the one answering questions. Even if they throw one at you, just say, just be nice, or let them know in advance. Look, I don't want to be answering questions. I'm not the heir, or I'm not the king. It's a queen, and it's like, talk to William, okay? Don't give too much of your opinions. Don't let them give them juicy tales and juicy stories. Let them follow you up and camping outside your place and all that. And look, if they want pictures, even if you're upset or whatever, you're busy, make some time. Give them that opportunity. Let them have a protocol, set up an understanding with them, so that when you go down the road, they don't have to be running behind you to get more. Say, is this enough? And I mean, if you operate like that and then they keep running, then perhaps some people could be banned from being in the entourage and trying to get pictures and so on, because they're not following instructions. So make sure that you don't set yourself up to fall in the same rut like what Dee got into. And so I would say that what caused Dee's death is because she wasn't born in royalty. And you who aren't born in royalty too, you got to watch it. Hmm? Again, if you have problems, keep it to yourself. Keep it very wrapped up. You don't want to undermine Prince William's persona and role as the heir. And you don't want them pressed to get you saying things and then end up laughing at you. And you come to the place where you become like, it's hopeless. These guys got me here. I mean, you just have one chance. And just one thing could derail your whole future. So be careful.